Hello again and welcome back to the channel everyone, my fellow EDC band of brothers and sisters. I know you're out there somewhere. As you can clearly see today, we've got another roughie. You know, reasonably presented in the standard cardboard box as you get. This one is the 375. Some of you may know that one. And which is what then, guys? Well, let me tell you. This is the compact Whittler Amber Brown Jigged Bone, as you shall see. So let's just get this one out of here. Here she is. Let's just pop this puppy out. Hold on. Yeah, I like the look of it in the photo. I know she's quite a small knife, but actually, yeah, I mean, wow, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really quite nice. First impressions, guys. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I love the two-toned effect on the bone. So you got the amber bone, and then you got the brown jigging. Oh, that's actually really quite nice. Good hafting overall. Oh, that is nice. That is because you can see that. It's really good hafting, guys. There's a slight gap in there. We're not talking GEC quality, but you know what? That's because if you look closely, it's they're split back springs, okay? So look at that. It's wider here and it gets narrower. It tapers down because, there you go, it's you know, housing these two secondary blades with the main blade there. And there's the brass spacer to prove it. But nicely well done, guys. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. So, let's have a look. So, blade centering. She's slightly off. Now, I noticed the main blade's slightly offset anyway because it's three-bladed. But if you look closely, where the two secondary blades are on the tangs, ideally, I'd like it just about there. That'd be dead center. So she's about half a mil over to the right. But you know what? It's at this price point, I'm picking a bit, right? Nice snap to her. Nice positive stop, rather. There you go. Look at that. That's actually really quite nice. That is really, really quite nice, guys. No blade play, which is good. So she's a flat grind. Nice bit of swedging on there, as you can see. Yeah. Spear point. Nice spear point, actually. Like a spear cliff is what I call it. So imagine that flat. It's almost like a worn cliff, right? So I call it a spear cliff almost, yeah? Whatever you think, put it in the comments if you think you kind of see what I see, or maybe I'm just going crazy, right? Too many knives recently, yeah? So, yeah, nice positive stop on her as well. I can get a nice three, four fingers on there. Even if I choked up on her with my index finger underneath the kick, I can get 4 fingers under there. That's pretty impressive for a compact knife. So, this steel is 440A steel. As you can probably see, that should be on there. There you go, you can see it. Model number is there, 375. Switch it back over. And what I do like to see, I love the horseshoe stamp on the tang. I prefer that than on the bolsters. Much better. But also, saying that, I love this as well. I love the shield. It's actually really nicely done. Nicely embedded as well. So yeah, that's actually grown on me, guys. So 440 is good. It's easy to maintain, isn't it? It's a mirror finish, highly polished. There you go. All right. There is, I don't think, yeah, I didn't think so. There's no half stop. But you know what? It's not the end of the world for me. There's a nice action. She breaks about, I'd say about a 5.5 actually. Yeah. And she pulls about a 5. Okay, so you've got brass linings, as you can see. There you go, brass spacer. Lovely linings. Yeah, let's have a look at the inside of it. Hold on, let's just pop this puppy. There you go. Yeah, lovely little knife. It's really grown on me. Very nice. So, pretty clean inside, which is good. I like that. I like that very much. Nice snap as well to even the secondary blades. That's impressive, guys. So you got nickel silver bolsters and pins. Good transitions, generally speaking. Yeah. Flush pins. The pins are done actually very nice on the adjacent, near the bolsters. The middle one could do a bit more finishing. Nothing, it's not proud, but it's just a little bit it's just not as good as this, not as flush. So if I went like this, you can probably just see the middle pin. It just needs a bit more finishing, tamping down and polishing off, you know, hafting. Well, it is what it is, but you got the ringed bolsters, which is also nice. Max strike pulls, which I do quite like. Let's get these secondary blades out. That's actually quite nice. You've also got the horseshoe tang stamp on there, which is nice as well. And a little bit of swedging as well, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. Nice, quite a nice snap as well. And that's a secondary spear point. And then this is the secondary coping blade, which is actually quite nice. Again, the horseshoe stamp. Yeah, that's nice swedging. Look at that. Look at the detail, guys, you're getting. This knife, it's a crazy price. This is £15, $20. Again, you couldn't buy the materials, let alone make it. It's ridiculous, right? Beautiful, good for us. For me, the overall fit and finish is actually very good. It's actually very good. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. And anyway, so ergos. You know what? The ergos is actually very good. They're very good. You're not feeling these secondary blades. If I went like that and to use a secondary blades, let's have a look. Do you know what? That's actually not too bad. Hold on. There's a little bit of blade rub there, no? Maybe. So you can't, you know what? You don't feel that much. And because your index finger's here and your thumb's here, you're not gonna, and it's secondary work, so it's detail work. Most of the pressure you're applying at this point at the fore end, right? That's actually gonna work well. I'm gonna get another one of these knives because I'm gonna use it for whittling. Now this knife, really, I just got to review, okay? It's cheap, simple, and things like that. This would make a great starter knife for a young kid or something like that wanting to get into carving or whittling, or an adult. Smaller hands to medium hands, but I've got a large hand and I can even use this. So I'm going to try and test this out, and I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks or a month, 4 or 5 weeks to see how it goes. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this, guys. I really am. This one's grown on me. Let's compare. So we've got another Whittler coming up. So there you go. So this is the one we're doing obviously now, but this one is the Seahorse Carbon. I'm looking forward to using this as well as reviewing it. I've just popped out of the box to compare. Okay, so it's the nearest thing I've got. The other one I've done the other day is a bit too big. The Congress, okay, that's a bit more comparable because it's 3-bladed. So let's see, let's have a look. Sorry guys, I do like a snap, you know what I'm like. Overall, the blade cutting blade is just under it'll be 2¼ inches overall with the tang. If your cutting blade length only, is going to be about 1 3/4 almost, okay, which is basically 45 mil, 4.5 centimeters. Thickness, let's do that. Let's do the thickness of the blade. Okay, 1.5 mil, which is about 0.6 of an inch, but here you go, it tapers down a lot. Well, it doesn't, not that much, but yeah, it goes to under 1 mil, which is what you want to there. So that's pretty good. Overall length, let's do that. Overall length is going to be about 5 3/8, or maybe just a bit like that. There you go, nearly 5.5. So nearly 5.5, which is about 13.5 centimeters. Okay, the closed is going to be let's have a look, 3 inches and about 3/8, which is about 8.5 centimeters. Okay, the weight on this, I don't know, so 60, no, 55, 60. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm not far wrong in between. So 58 grams or 2 ounces, guys. That's pretty good. That's nice and light, isn't it? Put it in your pocket and not having to worry about it. So what do I think of this knife? Well, let me tell you. This knife is a superb, lightweight, compact design. Feels very good in the hand overall, you know. Well, actually, no, it does. It feels very good in the hand. UK legal and exceptional value for money at £15, which is $20. Make a great gifting tool for someone wanting to get into, as a first knife for getting into whittling, or you know, a little special occasion. So make a good birthday present. Yeah, I would highly recommend this. And what would I rate this though? What would I rate this? God dear, I think, do you know what? This is so close to a 5. It's not quite a 5, but it's so close. But it's more than a 4.5, guys. It really is. You know what? This is a first. I'm going to give this knife. I'm going to give this knife 4.75 stars because it's worth it. It's that good, and I'm going to get another one because I'm going to probably give one away as a gift anyway, or use them myself because it looks pretty good. Generally, if it looks right, it's going to be right, if that makes sense. Yeah, like a good horse, you can tell by a straight back, an aircraft, anything like that. If it looks right, it's generally going to feel right, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks very much for watching. Give us a like and a thumbs up, all that jazz. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and see you again next time. Take care. Cheers.